Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Many of you may well have seen or heard about this by now, but an alien message has been discovered within the game. This essentially represents contact by an alien race, or it would perhaps be more accurate to say that it actually represents a message from an intelligence of some form. Now at the moment it's still unknown what the message says, but it's very clear and very obvious that there is indeed a message there of some type. Now, the story of how this was discovered is quite interesting. It was discovered by Cmdr Rizal of Unkown Research. Unkown Research is the player group that is into all the scientific experiments and research on both the barnacles, the unknown artifacts, and the unknown probes. So Cmdr Rizal was out doing his usual experiments. He dropped off an unknown probe, you can see that here, approached it and scanned it with his advanced discovery scanner. At which point a very curious thing happened. It caused interference with his ship's systems and then powered many of his systems off. The strangest thing was yet to happen though. The unknown probe replied. Now this reply came in the form of an audio signal, which I'm going to play for you in a minute. But we need to do one other thing, and that is a spectral analysis. Now this was first attempted on this particular audio by Squishy Raccoon, but we're going to repeat the experiment here. So what I've done is get an MP3 file here that's captured the audio from the video. I'm going to play it through the spectrum analyzer here. Now right now you can hear the discovery scanner powering up, and it's going to do its honk. And in a moment you'll hear the interference of Cmdr Rizal's ship, and there it's powering down. And now you'll hear the alien signal. So it's immediately very clear that there is some specific content there, and that this is in no way random or just mere coincidence. Now if you want to see the full video from Cmdr Rizal, you can do so on his YouTube channel. You'll see the whole event unfold, and you can see that in the link from the video description that you take you to Cmdr Rizal's video. And of course you can perform the same task for yourself. Simply play the audio back through a spectrum analyzer. Now this is the same clip played back through Adobe Audition, and it's also been played back through many other bits of programs, and some other people have actually done some work on the audio to clean it up a bit. Here is an image from Squishy Raccoon. This I think was done through Audacity, and you can see it's much cleaner here and gives you a very distinct and clear image. Very little is known at the moment of exactly what this image could mean, but it's been theorized that it represents coordinates on a planet, quite possibly in Merope 5c. Although that is a pure speculation of course at the moment, because nothing else is known. It's also not known if the data off to the left and right of the image is valid or if it's simply noise in the audio. Canon are trying to get a much cleaner sample of the audio for further experimentation. So without knowing what the message here is actually saying, we can only speculate and guess as to where the messages come from. But there is absolutely no doubt that the messages come from a place of intelligence. Now this here is the golden record attached to the Voyager probe. It's information encoded by humans, of course, sent out there so that other aliens could decode it. And it essentially uses mathematics and science that should theoretically be common to any intelligent species. And here is a drawing by Commander Arathon from the image encoded within the unknown probe, and it's actually difficult to dismiss the idea that there's some similarities between this and the golden record on the Voyager. Now naturally there's a lot of discussion all over the place, both on the forums and on Reddit, as to what this could all mean. There's a couple of comments I really do like. One of them is by Syak on the Frontier forums, and he says that he doesn't know about the exact message, but it's quite clear to him about its method of delivery. For example, a wait for the honk to activate instead of simply activating on ship detection could suggest that we are now waiting for your first move, we will respond accordingly. Disabling the ship's systems before delivering the message could be saying something along the lines of, we have the technology to F your ship, so you better listen. And the rest of the message being given in an audio broadcast could be saying, we understand your communication is primarily based on sound as well as vision. What I really like about that particular quote is that it looks at this message in the context of a true alien. For example, there's no assumption that the aliens may have just simply used the same method of interacting and relating to the universe as we do. They might not even have the same senses. And after all, we do know that the aliens, the Thargoids, existed in which space, which is a different dimension to our very own, meaning that their relationship to the universe could indeed be very different. But it could also be equally possible that this message isn't from aliens at all, but from other humans. There are, after all, the missing out there colonies of humans lost in deep space for many hundreds of years without contact with the original bunch of humans, and they could have indeed developed a parallel form of technology and then sent this message out there to, like we did with the Voyager probe, to have some sort of contact with other aliens, albeit it seemed to have come in contact with us. So it's certainly a very intriguing and very interesting mystery. Canon Research and many other players continue to investigate this mystery, and if you want to keep track of it, check out the extensive thread on the forums, as well as the many updates that are appearing on Reddit. If anything else emerges on this topic, I'll be back with a new video, but for now, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.